Welcome to episode 2 of DDLC, I think it's called. I don't know. Is gonna be the title of the YouTube video. So hello. This is where we left off. I'm pretty sure we was gonna pick Yuri because it will give us confidence, since our poem is somewhat Yuri would like, I think, because it's got a lot of the themes. Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Or not. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional, bro. What was that? Did I say that out loud, bro? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Bruh. He's going to hate me. How do I hear this? That's what I want to know. So if you can see my dead chum. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. But I guess you're right, bro. Oh my god, so nervous, bro. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have, bro? Your use of imagination and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before, bro. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that, bro. I just meant, Yuri tails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell, bro. It's just that there's a specific writing habits that are usually typical in new writers, bro. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them, bro. I think most notably, I recognize the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate, bro. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together, bro. The end result is that both styles and the expressiveness are weakened, bro. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for, bro. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, bro. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to know them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part, bro. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things, bro. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback, bruh. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though, bruh. Biased how? Well, no man. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, bruh. Sorry, bruh. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do, bruh. I'd love to share my thought process behind it, bruh. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kinda funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's a good poem, that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting, bro. To be honest, I could barely read it, not gonna lie. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read, bro. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief, bro. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short, bro. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, bro. Something easy to digest, bro. I suppose, bro. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? That came out now, right? One sec. Have a look at Yuri. Hello. Okay. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Bluesy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Where the hell did you get ghosts from? Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, bruh. But remember, the poem often expresses their own thoughts. But that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work, bruh. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture, bruh. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, bruh. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, bruh. And soon to be left with nothing, bruh. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really, bruh. Yours was impressive too, though. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, bruh. But in the end, I enjoyed it, bruh. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Bluesy. Oh, me too. Okay, who should I show it to next? I feel like Nasoki, because she's probably gonna have a biased view of it, and if you kind of like, you get told that it's pretty good, it's alright, and then you get told it's a bit poo. To me, anyway, it kind of evens it out, so you kind of want another. So I think that'll be alright. Well, thank God, but I hated doing that other voice. It hurts my throat. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I saying it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you even want to get smacked? She came with the smoke. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I needed to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Cool poem. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all like sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously, bruh. I know I'm saying bruh now, I'm used to it. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's it. It means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sure, Monica. And she stood like a built brick shit house. Hey boys. Hi Blowseye. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Hi. Don't worry, Bloody. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all need to learn to get past showing. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Bloody. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not really sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, like Joey likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Joey, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
You likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, when I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked Joy.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning and trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most, so you don't force yourself to write the way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you to have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Haha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not dedicated.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Why, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Oh, mad, she's got a scroll bar on her page, bro. That is like... Okay. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel? I reel? Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching further into everything. Oh, sorry if my webcam's messing up. Stretching further into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style is gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performing aloud, it can really be powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's kind of influenced my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is that if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I'm gonna save. try Sayori now.
This is a good poem, Blizzy. You are sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time.
I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write that one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Blazy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that you only really good people do.
Thanks, Sorry. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture in my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yay!
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play, or are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I don't. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes you feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was bad. It was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Eggs and toast do bang, to be fair. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Same. Breakfast is just key. I love breakfast. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Hee hee! It was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Hey, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I got to in the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Asuki. I gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Asuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Oh, what's with this language?
Did you say something, bro?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Trying to remember.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks, bro. Yours is cute, bro.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that, bro. I just meant the language, I guess, bro. I was trying to say something nice, bro.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions, bro.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and RIZZ did too. So, based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions on my own. First of all,
excuse me, bro. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my right side, bro. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, bro. Which I haven't yet, bro. I'm pleased to like my poem too, you know, bro. He even told me he was impressed by it, bro. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Ow! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
I wasn't. What? Bruh. He stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that RIZZ appreciates my advice. Why don't he appreciate yours? Bruh.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you not fooling yourself?
I knew. If I was fooling myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy, bruh.
Yeah.
Which one? She was the. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose beams magically grew a size bigger as soon as RIZZ showed up.
Just called out of nowhere. Natsuki, bruh.
Oh, you Natsuki, that's a little
Face doesn't in who's not? Oh, this doesn't involve you. I can't do both their voice at once. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. RIZZ, she's trying to make me look bad, but I was gonna say this is getting a bit. It's getting a bit dangerous.
so true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this won't have happened in the first place. This is the point in making all your poems convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to him, RIZZ.
Wait, bruh. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language, bruh. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively, bruh. I cannot with this voice. Avoiding them is not unnecessary. Limiting yourself is also a waste, bruh. You understand that, like, RIZZ? Well? How did I get dragged into this one in the first place? It's not like I know anything about Ryan, but however, I agree with they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course. Going to be... Look, in this situation, obviously, Natsuki is being a bit mad. Yuri is trying to just calm it down, but also throwing a little spice back. So I'm just gonna say, help me, Sayori, because I don't wanna. I was like, but if I do that, would Yuri be mad at me? Did Yuri say anything that's a bit out of pocket? Yeah, kinda. I'm just gonna go with this one. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. So Yuri? Yeah. Everyone is fine. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Lazy. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree, bro. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri?
Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is talented. So why are we fighting? Because...
Well...
Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with her. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Okay. The RIZZ. This is the game. This is the RIZZ game right here. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea, bro. Zooming off. And she just dies, teleports out here. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people.
Why did she sound like Italian?
Not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As a president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
Let me just save. I'm always scared they're just gonna come out of nowhere and try to kill me or something. You could say that. She might be an airhead sometimes. it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I say, take good care of it, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Let's put my chair back up. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about saying your poems? It was a lot.
Oh, wait, shit.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it, but
it was alright. Well, mostly. Blows you high by yoy.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
I saw him. In our case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Bloody, ready to work home.
Sure, let's go.
Hey!
Suyo beams at me. It's truly been a while since her and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen a fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Breezy, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone else is also makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Okay, my man is risen up. Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm writing another poem. Let me just save again. Okay. What words? I don't know what that word means. Like electricity. What can go with electricity? Excitement. Firefly is also cool. Eternity sounds deep. Incapable. Go with fireflies. Universe is also cool. Melancholy is a cool word. Not the meaning of it. Night groan sounds cool. Alone. Guess that could be good for like a poem. Shame. Ooh, I'm just gonna go with anxiety because that's last time. Climax is a bit like, I wonder what will happen if I choose that. Sure. Existence. It's very philosophical. Oh, philosophy, right? Ah, boom. Horror. We love horror, but we do love music. Go with horror. Boop. Boop's a cool word. Intellectual. I don't know what Doki is, not gonna lie. But I said boobies. Short games. Fear. Death. Destiny. A ribbon. Yeah. Fickle. Fickle's a cool word. Crimson's a cool word. Tragedy. I don't know. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering a club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Blizzy! Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey! I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come to me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Okay. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Why's man being sus? So nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down to let the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. So what did you want to do then? How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. That made me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You suddenly I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I'm just gonna do it like this, alright? Because the other voice is really hurting me.
I wasn't listening or anything, bruh. It was just something in my back, bruh. Yuri! Tell him please to let me borrow some money.
RIZZ, don't get me involved like that, Yuri, bruh. Besides,
you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution, bruh. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book, bruh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's such a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think like that, bruh.
You were right, though. I did something bad and I'll have to accept my revolution.
Retribution, bruh.
Red.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess
there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Bruh. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Jesus Christ. What happened? What?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori on the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh, what was a cookie?
Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. So it glances around.
Is that a miracle?
Just because I paid restitution?
Oh, can I pay restitution?
Retribution. Retribution.
Actually, that almost worked, but I was going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Suki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. I know, right? So rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
So they clasp her hands over her mouth.
I bring my tongue. Hey. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe.
So he gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey, did you seriously just do that? Ooh.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
cheese.
No, shit.
Cheese. You're such a good kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Yuri?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Yeah. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question.
Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual, bruh. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah. You don't think she's
I won't be surprised.
she's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Bruh. That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly, the door swings open. I thought you were dead, not gonna lie.
Sorry. I'm super sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica, choose a club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Never mind that.
Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, in my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. I mean,
that makes no sense, so you would have heard of a bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano?
I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica, bruh. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. But the bass was so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Valish. Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit, I will. Yeah.
That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? I mean, is that so? In that case, I won't let you down below, Jai.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Hi, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love to get the chance to shout once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave out of Xiao's mischievous escaped? Escapade? I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. So Yuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Yeah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, bro. I was kinda waiting for you, bro.
If that's the case, why don't you go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's, bro. Actually, I have a request. Don't you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much, bro. If there's one thing that can make me read into hear anybody, it's a nice cup of tea, bro. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind that with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second, bro?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this into the wall teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water, bro.
She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk, and I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, maybe have the water pitcher. Maybe I'll have the water pitcher. Bruh. Thanks. I'll be right back, bruh.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you 12?
You was going to make some tea, so suddenly I realized how weird it sounds to explain it to Monica. We just fill in the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just being a little bit curious. That's kind of one person job, isn't it? Nice. Monica, please mind your own business for us, but or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping you involve Bluesy in a club activities?
My mouth gapes. I
suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Bluesy.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
Something about the way she said it, bruh. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me, bruh?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Bluesy, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into hurricanes.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
The voice. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Bluesy, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return back to the classroom.
Lucy, do you feel like oolong tea? Do you like oolong tea, bro?
Yeah. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Damn, that's hot.
Now it's time to get a teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course, bro. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, bro.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was laying this show, and you notice, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more, but it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Okay. We're gonna end it here. If you wanna see what happens next, I'm curious to see what happens next. I got told this was a horror game. I don't know what this game is, but if you wanna see what these characters do, what Yuri does, the other ones do, I don't know the names. I forgot. It's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Traumatize that like button. Traumatize the subscribe button. Do whatever you want. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.